Ashley Hughes, and welcome to The Polite Puppy. We're going to go over some tips how to teach a dog of any age to be a well-behaved dog. We're here at the Queen Anne's County Animal Shelter, where some of the dogs that are up for adoption have volunteered their time in exchange for a few treats to show us how to be a polite dog. So this is Brandy. She's a 4-month-old lab mix, and by the looks of her, she's mostly lab, and she is just adorable. We're going to work on sit and stay and look at me. Brandy, sit, good sit. So I held the treat up over her nose, and as I brought it back, the minute her butt hit the ground, we gave her a reward. So now we're going to work on look at me. Look. Good girl. So Brandy is very well behaved. She's very calm, she's sitting, and she's looking at me when I ask her to. We're going to work on stay a little bit now. Brandy, stay. Good stay. Now she didn't really do anything there. She just sat and stayed, which is exactly what I wanted her to do. So now we'll try it taking a step back. Brandy, stay. Good stay. Now if she wants to lie down, that's completely fine. Whatever's more comfortable for her. Stay. And that's fine as long as she's staying. Good stay. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. So Brandy's pretty quickly learned that every time she comes to me, she needs to sit and look at me to get a treat. Okay. So this is Riley. He's a shepherd mix and he's adorable, but he's very high energy. And we're going to work on sit and stay with him. Sit. Good sit. Riley, stay. 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 Good stay. So he's really eager to move around and jump up on me. So when I want him to stay, I'm just going to have him just sit in one place for a split second and we'll go from there. Riley. Good sit. Stay. Stay. Good sit. So I think Riley here would be very easy to train. He just has a lot of energy. And it's pretty exciting out here. There's a lot to look at, so it's pretty hard for him to concentrate. But he's very eager to please, and he's very food motivated, both of which make for a dog that's very easy to train. So this is Abby. She is a husky, and she is very sweet, and we're going to work on sit and stay with Abby. Sit. Good sit. So now we're going to fit Abby for a gentle leader, which is an excellent way to teach her how to walk on a leash without pulling your arm out. So you can see that Abby is tolerating the gentle leader very well. And every time she pulls ahead of me, it applies pressure on her nose. But the minute I feel pressure, I let up so she doesn't have a constant tugging on her face. Abby, stay. Good stay. Abby, come. Sit. Abby, good sit. So we're going to work on restraint with Abby and getting her used to having her teeth and mouth looked at, having her ears messed around with, and having her paws clipped. Basically what you want to do is make sure that all of these things are associated with good experiences. So while we do this, we're going to give Abby lots of treats and praise. Good girl. Girl. So I'm basically just sticking my fingers in her mouth, which you can tell she's not a huge fan of, but she tolerates it. And then when I'm done, I give her a treat for letting me do it. Let's give her some treats. Let's see if we can get her to lie down. Come here. Sit down, please. Come here. There we go. There we go. So at some point in her life, Abby is going to need to go to the vet and have blood work drawn. And when she does this, we're going to need to put her on her side. And if you can get her to practice and show her that having this done is not a bad thing and that she gets lots of treats, it'll make it a lot easier on her. Oops, got my stash. Make it a lot easier on her when she comes to the clinic. So this is Shug, who's a 2-year-old pit bull. and is very, very sweet. I think pit bulls often get a bad rap, but most of the time they're very, very nice dogs. Hey, hey, sit, sit, good sit, good sit, 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 good. No. So when she does that, we just turn around and ignore her and try again. Shoo, sit, sit, good sit. Good sit. And pay attention to me. Look at me. Good look. All right, so here's Shug with her gentle leader on. It's fit high and tight right behind her ears. I can just get one finger through, and it's resting between her eyes and the wet part of her nose. And as you can see, she can pant and open her mouth, and it's not restricting her really in any way. Come here. Good girl. The only time she really minds it is when she pulls and it applies pressure on her nose. Otherwise, she really couldn't care less about it. Shug, come on. Good girl. Good girl. What a good dog. So now we'll try her without it and see how much different she is. Come on, Shug. See, she's a completely different dog and much better behaved when she has the gentle leader on. And over time, as she gets used to it, you can start to walk her without it if you feel like you want to. It's certainly something that they can wear every time they go on a walk for the rest of their lives. All right, come on, let's go. Thank you for listening, and all of the information that we talked about can be found at www.friendshiptails, friendshiptails.com. If you'd like to send me an email, you can at ahughes@friendshiphospital.com. Thank you.